Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Smackdown Live, 18th of June 2019. We kick off the show with the New Day making their way to the ring. They just talk about the steel cage match. Dolph Ziggler makes his way out and be like, when I'm locked one-on-one with you, I'm going to be slamming your body into the unforgiving steel, grinding your body into it. And without your two buddies, it will be me. You will no longer be WWE Champion. It was a good promo between Kofi and Dolph, to be honest. Definitely check it out if you get a chance. I can't do it justice here in this review. But yeah, it leads to Dolph versus Woods for a match. The promo itself was solid, 8 out of 10. We then have Ziggler versus Woods. Ziggler puts Woods in the rope, applies an arm bar, referee warns Ziggler, super kick in the ropes for a 3 count. The match was solid. It's going to get a 3.5 stars out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. Solid match. We then have B-Team and Shelton Benjamin waiting outside Baron Corbin's room. Curtis says he doesn't care about what happened yesterday. Bo says he's looking forward to being in a high-profile match. Shelton says he doesn't mind using Baron for his purpose. Matt Hardy emerges and tells Shelton he is next. Shelton corrects Matt and enters the room. Oh, he called him Signor Benjamin. Yes, Signor Benjamin. But yeah, that was alright. Matt Hardy made it better. 7 out of 10. Just because Matt. We then have a moment of bliss with Alexa Bliss and her best friend Nikki Cross at her side. Alexa says, "Where's my coffee?" Bayley comes out and has her own coffee. Then Bayley's just like, why are you doing this? You're using Nikki. You're talking behind my back. Say it to my face. And Alexa's just like, you don't belong. You're not a nice person in NXT. You lied to me. Charlotte's the only person that made me feel like I had worth in NXT. Even you made me feel worthless. May's like, you're lying and you're doing the same to Nikki and Nia and Mickey. You're not a goddess. You're an entitled princess who doesn't deserve a damn thing. And then she just goes on to rag Bayley about being the fan who's living her dream. It ends up breaking down after Alexa calls her a placeholder champion because she peaked in NXT. Bayley punches Alexa, messes up the furniture. Nikki pulls Bayley off and yells at Bayley. Alexa hits Bayley from behind. Alright, good segment between the two. Very happy this is building for the feud. I'm getting excited for it now. Again, a solid 8 out of 10 for this. Pretty good promo. Then we have Selena Vega in the back. Apollo Crews stops by and says, "Are you seeing Andrade?" And then she's like, "Are you looking for him or are you flirting with me?" It's like, "Tell him I'm looking for him." Almassa drags him from behind and then sends him into a few cases and beats him down. And then Chad Gable's writing notes down for some bloody reason. The attack was alright, 5 out of 10. We then have Otis and Tucker Heavy Machinery reverses the B team. Otis with a slam and Axel goes into the corner. Otis with a splash and Bo goes down. Otis with a Caterpillar. Tucker tags in and they hit Compactor for the 3 count. Alright, match 2.5. And then after the match, Seth Rollins came in to beat down both B team members because, well, they were outside the office. That was alright. The match was alright. And then the segment after, 5 out of 10. Then Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens tell Shane that Seth is here and what he's doing. And it's just like, what are you going to do about it? Sami, we're wild cards. We feel in danger. And he's like, you two will face Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston in a 2 out of 3/4 match in the main event. Which was alright. 6 out of 10. Then Aleister Black does his usual thing and saying, the woe in my story will be the woe in the opponent. Yeah, it was alright. 6 out of 10. Then Shane makes his way to the stage with Elias and Drew McIntyre. They talk about what happened on... he says, I'm not going to be talking about what happened on Monday. On Sunday, Roman will get beaten down. And then Miz is like, you need Drew, you need Elias. And then he shows us what happened on Monday, and then he's like, Shane is like, you think that's funny? And he's like, not as funny as this, me showing slow motions of it. And then he says, your problem is I gave you this ego trip. I built you up to be this evil character because I got injured for the first time in my career and you won the match to be best in the world. And you're my responsibility and I'm going to be the one to end it. And then he's like, you didn't give me anything. You couldn't get the job done and you can't do it now. Since you're revved up and ready to go, why don't we have a tag match? Elias and Drew McIntyre will face you and... Oh, what? You put me in a handicap match, Mrs. Like. And he's like, actually, you can pick a partner if you're choosing in the next 10 seconds. R-Truth shows up at ringside. Miz sees him and says, awesome Truth is back, you're my partner. And then it's an elimination match. We then see AOP backstage with Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. They're in the back. Asuka, Kairi Sane and Paige are there. And be like, next week on Smackdown Live in Tokyo, we're going to face you for the tag team championships. And they're not happy. And it'll be iconic. The Paige, Asuka and Kairi Sane did it. It was funny. That whole segment, 5 out of 10. We then have the elimination match. Truth is the first to get eliminated after a running knee. Since the 24/7 hour rule is restored, he's chased down. All the people come down. Shawn takes the belt, and the referee's like, "That's not how it works." And then Truth takes the belt, and they all chase him into the crowd. And then Drew with a headbutt from the floor. Drew tags in. Claymore 3 count. Shane picks up Miz Claymore, another Claymore. Okay, the match was 2.75 out of 5. It served its purpose. It was alright building the story up. I'm glad the Miz is still involved in it because I like the Miz and the Shane rivalry thing going on. Then Ember Moon beats up Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville and they have a big fight. And Donuts were involved because, okay. 4 out of 10. Then we see the Firefly Funhouse, which was the same as last week, so it's not... yesterday, so it's not going to get a rating. Then R-Truth is looking for Carmella, so he leaves. He sees one of the referees, thinks the referee is the Uber driver. Drake Mavis is the one dressed as Carmella. He rolls him up, gets the 3 count. Drake drives away, announcing that he is getting married and he is the champion. Truth is very angry that he did not know that Carmella was getting married and that he was not invited. Typical R-Truth stuff. The segment is going to get a solid 10 out of 10 because Drake Maverick finally won the goddamn championship. I'm so happy. It's brilliant. Then we go to the 2 out of 3 falls main event. Kofi with Trouble in Paradise on Zayn. Rollins stops Zayn from breaking up the cover. 3 count for the first fall. Second fall, we have Zayn grabbing Rollins' foot. Kofi stops Zayn because he was trying to set up. Owens with a roll-up, super kick. Rollins avoids a pop-up powerbomb, rolls through, hits a super kick, Enziguri, and then the stomp for the 3 count. Kofi Kingston, Seth Rollins wins while Paul Heyman is looking in the back. And that has been this week's SmackDown Live. You know what? It's going to get a solid 7.5 out of 10. It was a decent SmackDown, especially compared to what we can compare it to for the last few weeks. Both shows this week have been good. This is a go-home show. I'm actually excited to see some of these matches at the pay-per-view now. I'm looking forward to the Alexa Bliss and Bayley match with Nikki Cross in the corner. I'm excited to see Kofi kick the shit out of Dolph Ziggler in a steel cage. We've got McIntyre and Roman, which I'm kind of alright looking forward to. You've got Heavy Machinery facing Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, which will be a good match. You've got other matches involved. I don't know why they hit on the women's title match on SmackDown when it could easily be on the Stomping Grounds, but I'm not the one who books the matches. But anyway, it was a good go-home show and it was a good SmackDown overall. I'm hoping they keep up this quality content. Please, WWE, pick your shit up again. Please. I want to watch an entertaining product. But anyway, this has been the review. If you've enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Share this all around. Subscribe for more content. And I shall catch you all later. Bye.